News. This is News Center with me, Grace Kuria. Now, Kenya's football legend Joe Kadenge, who died at the Meridian Hospital in Nairobi after a long battle with cancer, will be laid to rest today at his home in Hamisi, Vihiga County. Kadenge, considered one of the most decorated players in Kenyan history, commenced his football career as an attacking midfielder and second striker for the defunct Maragoli United before crossing over to Abaluya United, now referred to as AFC Leopards, in 1996. Let's now cross over live to Vihiga County, where our reporter Kevin Ogutu is on standby to bring us up to date. Good morning, Ogutu. It's great to see you. Now, we know that various leaders are expected to attend the burial ceremony, among them ODM leader Raila Odinga, ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi, Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, together with other sports legends, Ogutu. But just paint a picture of the exact current proceedings from Vihiga currently, Ogutu.
Well, a very good morning, Grace, and we are coming to you live from Gisambai Primary School grounds, where we have the service for the late football legend Joe Kadenge ongoing, and it's quite a colorful one. From the background, if you're able to hear that, we have some of the moments already being reenacted just to show how much he put into the football history in Kenya. But I will be doing this together with my colleague Willie Lusige, who is also standby. Willie Lusige, you've been on this story for quite some time now. It's 13 days since he passed on, and probably from the interactions with the kind of leaders and the residents, what do you have to say about probably the expectations that they have, what needs to come out of this particular burial?
I think it was a big blow to the Western community, especially that he was a legend and also played a bigger role in terms of the sports, especially football, because we know his whole journey was around when he joined in 1958. That is the time he joined the famous Maragoli United and later crossed over to the famous Abaluya United, which is now currently known as AFC Leopard. So the journey that Kadenge has played in soccer is so much huge, and it's something that is not easy to describe. So the residents here, members of the public and even politicians feel that they have lost someone who was very important and who played a key role in making sure that Western region was doing much better in terms of soccer. But especially that today is his burial, we expect a lot of things to happen. We want to know what the leaders will try to bring back to the society here, so that to make sure the history of Joe Kadenge continues. Most of those who have spoken to have clearly indicated that they want the government to invest in football academies in Western region, and apart from that also help those ailing soccer teams from this region. There's Nzoia, there's FC Leopard, there's Homeboys, and a number of many other. So we expect this one to be an event that will bring a change and a new phase in terms of soccer here.
And talking about taking care of football legends, if I get it right, about 2 years ago we had President Uhuru Kenyatta paying a visit to the late Joe Kadenge, and gave him some tidy sum of money, and also instructed that he be given insurance cover. You've mentioned that we have a number of ailing football teams here, and now apart from that, we have a really rich career. He started off at the now defunct Maragoli United before moving to Abaluya Football Club, and I don't know whether we have some of the tunes from the late legend Joe Kadenge. Do we have more of the inspiration that he left behind from the Western region?
We have a number of them, but the biggest, I think, Kevin, what is important currently is to put up ways that can improve our soccer, because even if these teams are ailing and Joe Kadenge played a bigger role and we have not changed the way we handle our soccer, nothing will happen, because we have seen like Nzoia, it has not been able even to fund its own games. So I think he's putting in place measures like the way we have seen here in Vihiga County. They decided to support one of their teams, and then in Kakamega they decided to fund Homeboys at approximately 15 million shillings in a year. So even if there is much that is being done, but we don't put measures and regulations on the ground to make sure that these teams are well funded, nothing will change. It will be just a normal song. We have seen legend apart from Joe Kadenge, who played soccer for many years. They have died poor. They did not have even basic needs, because we don't have a way that we can appreciate them even after they retire from their soccer.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Willie Lusige, we are expecting quite a number of leaders today, and you've mentioned that there is that drive there's that push to ensure that we have really serious investment. And I don't know from your end, what I'm made to understand that quite a number of leaders will be coming here. From your end, do we have some names?
Yes, we expect the leader of the opposition, Raila Odinga. We expect a number of leaders from Western region, including for the Kenya party leader, that is Moses Wetangula, ANC party leader, Musalia Mudavadi, and also other soccer legends. As you have seen, we have Leonard Mambo Mbotela here, and so many others. So the number cannot be easily be identified, because this is one occasion that everyone wants to be part of it and to be remembered. So we expect a lot of things apart from soccer. Politics will take center stage here. We have seen a calling for Luya unity and Bulembe nation. That is what will take center stage today during the burial of Kadenge.
Very well put. That is my colleague Willie Lusige. Willie Lusige will be joining us later on in our subsequent bulletins, and as he has put it, we expect a number of issues to come out, not just matters football and also development in the region, a bit of politics. And Grace Kuria, it is important to appreciate that the late Joe Kadenge at 84, he left quite a really a flowery past in a football career. He started off at now the defunct Maragoli United, then moved on to Abaluya Football Club, which later on transformed into AFC Leopards. And in 1966, they managed to lift the Kenya Premier League title. And apart from that, in 2002, he was the coach for Harambee Stars, the very Harambee Stars that he played for a record 14 years. And then in 2010, he was invited by FIFA to represent the East and Central Africa during the opening ceremony of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. And then in 2012, he was appointed the first Kenya football ambassador by the Football Kenya Federation. And in 2005, he scooped the Hall of Fame Sawyer Award. And that is quite a flowery past as we mark the end of his journey at 84 years, Grace. It is important to appreciate that it has been really a remarkable past, one person who is considered the best that Kenya has ever produced in terms of football. We'll give you more as the day progresses. We expect a number of leaders, we expect a number of pronouncements, and we are on this, and together with my colleague Willie Lusige will ensure that you get the whole story. As KTN, we do that all the time. Back to you in studio, Grace Kuria.
Certainly, Kevin Ogutu, and of course, Willie Lusige, and as you rightly put it there, we'll be coming back to you in our subsequent programs just to keep updating us regarding the burial ceremony of a legendary footballer,